So it's a nice thing. I just, maybe I just need to give Simon a little time and get to know him.
Get to know him a little bit, exactly. Let him come out of his shell. Okay, you've got all these classic songs on the album, but you also put yourself out there with both Everything and a track that you wrote with Jan Arden.
Yeah.
At any point, were you ever nervous that you were putting your songs, these new songs of yours, that you were putting your heart and soul into, on an album with these songs that have been around for decades? Like, were you worried that they weren't going to be able to mesh?
Well, I wrote a lot of songs for the record, and those are the only ones that made it, you know what I mean? And that's because I thought they meshed well with the rest of the record. I find it a lot easier to do the originals, you know what I mean, to write them or to it's just, it's a lot less thought. You have nothing to compare them to, you know what I mean? When you hear Everything, you can't say, oh, you know, what Sting's version of Everything was better. Whereas when I do, you know, That's Life, or I do Call Me Responsible, there's 50 or 60 different people that you can compare me to quickly. So in that case, it's really important to me to have a great concept, to come up with, you know, a difference, to make it either better or different, you know what I mean? And so if you want to go through the list of songs, I can run off. I mean, That's Life was inspired by Donny Hathaway, who I was a huge fan of growing up. Not sure if you know who he is, but he's a great American gospel singer who's passed on now. But That's Life was a Donny Hathaway kind of thing. He had a great gospel kind of feel. The way the Eric Clapton song, You Look Wonderful Tonight, it was inspired by listening to Frank Sinatra and Antonio Carlos Jobim, who used to do these great duet records, you know, two men singing in different languages, and it was really beautiful and kind of sexy and you know, I know it sounds funny, but really manly in a way. So that was my inspiration for that, and then songs like World on a String were influenced by Louis Prima and Keely Smith, and I love Keely very much. She's a friend of mine, and I love her, and I'm trying to think of what else there is on the record.
Oh,
anyway, you get what I'm saying,
I
though,
do, yeah.
Is that every song, you know, has a clear concept, and I'm trying to make them my own. And it's a lot tougher. It really is. I put a pressure on myself that, you know, I want them to, I want to breathe life into them and to make them my own.
Emily sang backup on Me and Mrs. Jones.
Yeah, she sang the last couple of words, right?
Is it true that she turns down the vocals every time she hears her song?
She's very shy about it, you know what I mean? It's the same as, you know, one day she got a movie that I had done, and they watched it on my bus, my tour bus, and I'm not even exaggerating. I started to sweat really, really profuse. I couldn't handle it. Like, I cringed out so badly that I had my shirt over my face, and finally, I couldn't take it, and I just turned off the movie, and I just said, you know, I can't watch myself. I don't watch my videos. I can't watch myself in concert. I've never watched my specials or DVDs.
None of them?
No.
What about at the Junos?
What about the Junos?
Your acceptance.
I didn't want to watch that either. No.
You didn't want to, but did you?
No, I didn't. No. No.
You don't watch any of it?
No, I don't watch any of it. No, I can't deal with it. I just can't deal with it. Oh man, I look at myself and I'm like, oh God, look at your hair.
This is,
you know, it's all sticking up, and like, this
is the perfect opportunity to pull out the DVD player.
Oh no, man.
Yeah. We're gonna go way back.
Don't do it to me.
Yeah,
dude.
we have to.
You're
I want you to
killing me
see
already.
this. Look at this. This was 1998.
Oh God, dude.
You're about to look at this.
This is the Vicky Gabbro show.
Yes. Oh, this is. Oh, did you see that? Look, check this out. You got some moves here, brother.
You're killing me.
No, look, come on.
You know what, Maroney? You're going down, man.
No, watch this. Come on. This is the beginning, right? What do you?
Oh, buonasera, senorina. Kiss me goodnight.
That you'd say you just did the same move. So what? Like, what do you see?
I was a club act, man. I was just a kid. I was like 17 when I started doing it. You know, look at how much fun I'm having.
Yeah, you are having fun. Oh. Let's see if I can. Is there
look
more
at that saxophone player. Very sexy. Kim Nishwara is his name.
Let's see.
God, did I suck, huh?
There is no sucking involved here. This is the beginning of greatness.
Yeah, I just had to.
Very beginning.
Did you see Diana Krall playing the piano there?
I did not. There she is.
Look at her. Can you believe that? Did you see her do it? She was.
You see? Okay. So, what do you think when you see that?
Well, honestly,
I don't.
Here's what I think. I think.
This is our Curtis, by the way.
I think loser. Double loser.
Seriously. Okay, I don't buy that for a second. I do not buy
sorry,
that for a
man.
second.
Like, that kills me. Can I tell you my grandparents? My grandpa always says, "Let me show you. I have a thing from when you did the Dal Richards." And then I'm like, "Oh God, Grandpa," because I was learning, man. I was learning my craft. And
But if it's all about, so I looked at your hair again. Okay, fine. But if it's all about learning your craft, wouldn't you want to go back and look at that stuff to get better?
no.
Critique yourself. Say that move really doesn't work so well, sort of stuff. You know, because clearly you still have it. Clearly you're still using
Well,
it.
I mean, now tell me something. Do you look at your stuff?
Sometimes when I want to make sure that I didn't totally screw up.
And do you ever look at yourself like early stuff and go, "God, I was a spaz"?
Yeah.
Because there's a youthful exuberance that it really is, and at the time it's okay because we're young and we're excited and da da da. But at this time now, like you're what, like 40 something? What are you?
I'm 31. How old are you? And don't tell me your Hollywood
22.
age.
22.
Don't give me your Hollywood age.
I'm 31, just like you, man. We're the same age. But like it's not as okay for me now
Yeah.
to totally spaz out. Did I touch it? What did I do? Oh, I'm so sorry. That was Ben's fault.
I just didn't want to step in.
He looked at my hair again.
Okay, can we talk about the pressure that you put on yourself?
Sure.
Okay. And we'll file this under call you irresponsible.
Okay.
You essentially proposed to your girlfriend in Hello Magazine.
I essentially did not, Ben. That's
I know
not even
you
close.
didn't really do it, but that's
Well, how
what
can
it
you
came
say
across as.
essentially?
Because okay, you that's what it looked like.
How about this? I'll give you a little example of how the interview went. All right?
Sure.